Hello and welcome to my first ever video playing Imperator Rome. Today playing the Terra Indomita mod. We will start a new game. And seeing as the Terra Indomita mod expands the map of Imperator by quite a bit in East Asia, we will play a game there. And in my mind, we should start with the easternmost nation to have a focus, and that would be Yamato. What will Yamato do? Well, we will try and unite all of Japan, which is known as Wa in this mod, and instate the Yamato Empire. Now it's time to conquer the world. What do we have here? Starting as Japan, we will not do anything here for the national ideas. We do have our ruler is called Yamato. He is apparently quite dull, narrow-minded. He has the blood of Yamato. He is wise and brave, and he has some pretty good stats, I have to say. Now we obviously start as a settled tribe, which is not so good, so we go to the missions. See our first missions, the Heartland of Yamato. We will start the mission and see where it leads us. So our first mission here is to bring the clan chiefs together, which is going to be the path towards a kingdom. So we will start this right away. Just have to make sure our clan chiefs are quite loyal. Then we should get some allies and we will prepare for war, which is to say we will first conquer all of the province of Yamato, then start expanding southwards, and afterwards should be quite easy to conquer the rest of Japan. Now our ruler is unmarried, so let's fix that. We will find a young lady with maybe some good stats, but really seeing as our ruler is quite skilled, we don't have to care for the stats too much. So maybe we just take someone from our ruling family. Yeah, our apothecary is easygoing. Yeah, whatever. Let's take her. As you see, Yamato has the rule to give offices to males and females, which is going to make it much easier to please our great families later on. Now in the Terra Indomita mod we can have focuses for our leaders. Now we will go with a martial focus. As you can see, they are not very different at all. We can have some enslavement efficiency, but I'd rather take just a little bit of martial, since you will soon see enslavement is going to be a problem in Japan, since we will conquer many small states with relatively low population, 5, 7, 8, 4, and if we enslave too many of them, and also some of them will die in sieges, we will have the problem that these places will go uninhabited. which means no one owns them, which means we will have to colonize them, and that is no fun. So right away we will do preparations for war, which gives us plus 5% national manpower and plus 5% levy size for 10 years. So let's check that. Preparations of war. Then the first thing we want to do after preparing for war is obviously we are going to summon the war council. Why we do that? Because it gives us a free claim without having to fabricate one. And we always like casus belli, don't we? We can now bring the clan chiefs together, since our ruler is obviously a clan chief and we just placed one of the other ones, so we can gather support interactions, which will lead the way to our new way forward, which gives us centralization, but more importantly allows us to become a kingdom. Now, why do we want to become a kingdom? Obviously because we are superior than all those tribes around us, so we should be the only king in Japan. Yes, we have 4 inventions, which is not the usual way tribes work, but we will take it, and we will go quite directly into martial ideas or advances and improve our sieging ability, since you will soon see we will be doing a lot of siege. Anyways, we have the interaction to gather support of our clan chiefs, which I'm not entirely sure, but it should be easier with higher loyalty for them. So we bribe them, and maybe, yeah, let's give them free hands as well. Whatever. Yeah, that was a bit overkill, because we are obviously limited to 75% as a tribe, but that will change once we reform. So we will gather his support. Now, as I understand it, with high loyalty, the small sum should be enough. To be sure, we could go for the big sum, but we will be as cheap as we can. So it shouldn't be long till we get their support, or not support, once we start the game, but for now we will try to find some allies. So we have a claim on Kina, which would be great allies for us, anything outside of the province of Yamato, but also with access to us. So maybe we try getting Yasu. And let's see, also the king. I know Yama is in Yamato, but we should make sure that we can access our allies, so we'll take that. So 2 allies should be enough. It gives us the trustworthy allies and 10 legitimacy, although we do not have legitimacy as a tribe, but whatever. And now we can start. So the idea is gonna be, we want to declare war as soon as it's possible. We have the first clan chief, we have the second clan chief, which gives us the ability to move forward and reform. We gain centralization, but that doesn't matter since we are going to be a kingdom. What kind of kingdom? Autocratic is very basic. Aristocratic is good, but I think we are going stratocratic, seeing as we are going to be conquering quite a bit. Now obviously all our jobs are open, so we will fill them up. We will take skilled people, also loyal people, and let's see, mercenary cost is pretty important for us since we will need those. Military experience on the other hand, not so much. Of course, religious advances, we will not take him, he's clan chief. Maybe we will. Yeah, let's take him. And also national tax, so we obviously want to maximize our income. The health of our ruler also somewhat important. Then let's see, we will just, oh right, now we can have ideas. We will increase the number of our armies, we will increase the reinforcement speed, and we will probably sanction privileges, but yeah, I don't care for loyalty as much as I do for money. That being said, we will increase the wages. We will be able to declare war. We could go to military service, which would give us an increase in levy size, but also decrease culture happiness for unintegrated culture quite a bit, so we will not do that, seeing as our levy size will be quite small anyways, so we will not get much more than 4 levies, maybe 5, and declare war on Kina. Call in our allies, which should come to our aid since they love us. They are at war with Kina and Komaso. So we will first go to Komaso, let Kina get their levies out, since Komaso has no fortress and we should be able to take them over quite easily, which should make it a lot easier to take over Kina afterwards. Outward expansion, we gain a bit of legitimacy, which we have 100 of, so it doesn't matter. But we gain morale of armies for 2 years, which we will not kill our enemies, because, as I said, populations are quite low. If we kill them all, we gain nothing. We will fabricate some claims on our neighbors. You are allied to Kina. Huh. Well, that won't be for long. You are allied to Ise and Yasu. Now Yasu is our ally, so we have to decide whether we want to keep them or conquer them. Obviously we will conquer them eventually, but for now we will keep them. Start with Iwa and also go for Shima afterwards. Maybe Ego. We will fabricate the claim. We will see where it goes. And with that we will finish this war. And we are done. Kina is sacked and conquered, and we will not kill anyone. We will just take a little bit of the money and be done with it. We will sue for peace, take everything obviously, and have peace. Now in the mission tree we have done the first steps. We gained 75 gold, which is a lot for the early game. We need 4 territories for this mission. We need all of the province of Yamato for this mission. We need 1 farm settlement in our territories, and we need Yamato to be a city and have at least 3 buildings. Well, that's doable. Wait a few more days for our levies and declare war on Ego. Yama doesn't want to join us. They are already at war. Well, it doesn't really matter. We will be gentle as always. We will win this fight pretty handily. Yeah, that's a stack wipe. We will wipe the rest of them as well. Or not, apparently. Anyways, we will retreat, reform and siege them down. We kill those guys. Now we have 2 cities to siege down. No allies close to us. We might just need some mercenaries, to be honest. It will take a bit of time to get to us. They will cost also quite a bit. Well, we will reduce spending and we'll see. Yeah, kinda need them. Well, we could take the smaller force, like 3,500 is enough. Usually, we can take everything, and that will make us quite a bit more powerful. Also give us some money from the forts we're going to destroy. We will imprison leaders again. We have to watch out what we got. Also, we got on proper footing, which gives us stability for 10 years. That's quite nice of the game. As you can see, only Iwa is left, but seeing as we're almost out of manpower and our mercenaries are also very battered, we will just wait with that. And with that we can actually found a city in our capital, which we will do. So right now we have finished our building of the farming settlement, which gives us cultivation of rice, even though we are not... Well, we are producing rice in Iwa. Now, as you can see, we have our 3 buildings in our capital, which enables us to develop Yamato. We improve the Great City of Yamato modifier, doubling its effects and gaining 15 political influence. This by finishing the mission we get a bit of money, which we will take, and then we will take the island consolidation mission. What does this enable us to do? Exactly the following. It enables us to conquer all of the region of Wa, which is the home islands of Japan, including Okinawa, and eventually to become the Yamato Empire. Now we can do this. We get claims on the provinces of Iya, Ki and Mino, which are as follows. Ki is here, Iya is here, and Mino is up there. Obviously we want to do that. So, now that we have our levies out, we declare war on Yasu. Everything here is conquered, so we'll sue for peace and take everything. And we take this. Oh, military traditions. traditions. So, as a Japanese nation, we have access to our own Japanese traditions, which are pretty good, and more importantly, we have access to the Chinese traditions. This gives us a lot of people, a lot of population growth, a lot of civilization, province investments, and levy size, as well as innovations eventually, national infrastructure for forts. The rest is not as impressive, but really this one, and this one are very important for us. As you can see, we now have 21 pops in our capital, which is a lot, to be honest. Also, we will expand there. Now we will go libraries. Now we take this and this. We take this. As you can see, we have conquered all our southern neighbors. With this peace deal we should be fine. Yeah, they accept it. And just like that, we're mostly done with our conquest. Now the only thing that's left is the island of Oki, which we will conquer soon. And with that, I think we'll leave it for today. We'll finish our conquest of Japan the next time.